Good morning, Ultimate Hustlers and Digital Empire Builders. It is that time for the Cortez Hustle Show, and today we got a wonderful show lined up for you. We're talking 9 social media hacks for small businesses for 2022. Uh, if you have come into this year and you are still not an advocate of, or at least instituting social media strategies and tactics in your business, big or small, you are literally shooting yourself in the foot. So I'm going to give you 9 tactics today that you could focus on, that you can hack to grow your social media presence. But I need for you to do me a huge favor. Comment in the chat where you from, drop the name of your business and or your brand, and let's kick it this morning. Yo, what's up, Ultimate Hustlers, and welcome to the Cortez Hustle Show, the business podcast for the entrepreneur of the 21st century. And I'm your host, Cortez Hustle. Our goal is to give you a behind-the-scenes look at how the world's greatest hustlers build amazing brands, scale their businesses to incredible heights, sell more, make more, and create mass movements that impact the world. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned vet or you're sitting on the sidelines with aspirations to one day unleash your inner hustle. This show will provide the insights into how pure grit, determination, and hard work has morphed into some of the most iconic brands and personalities, and how they are moving the culture forward. You'll get a mix of solo shows featuring yours truly, as well as interviews and content from other hustlers that I either know personally, or I've learned from, or whose grind I've come to know and respect. And you'll also get exclusive recordings from our membership called Monetize My Life Academy, which you can check out at monetizemylifeacademy.com. That's a program where we go live every month with some of the best hustlers on the planet, sharing best practices on how we all can explode our brands with advanced branding and marketing tactics, business development strategies, and financial game planning necessary to build the empires we all desire. Again, that's at monetizemylifeacademy.com. If you like today's episode, chances are the hustlers you're connected to will like it as well. Share it with those in your network, and when you do, use hashtag Cortez Hustle so I can see you and hopefully give you a shout out and share you in my stories. So check out today's episode and make sure you subscribe to the feed on your favorite podcasting networks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cortez Hustle Show. I am, of course, your host, Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur, coming to you live and direct from the Black Bear Success Mastermind studios right here in St. Louis, Missouri. If you're not familiar with the Black Bear Success Mastermind, it is a collection of individuals who are either aspiring business owners, they already have businesses and are looking to grow and scale their businesses, or people who like to support and network with Black business owners and Black entrepreneurs. Then you are in the right place. All you got to do is text Mastermind to 314-866-4053. Again, text the keyword Mastermind to 314-866-4053 to get your special invitation. Let me know in the comments where you're from. Drop the name of your business and or your brand. Don't forget to smash that share button, ladies and gentlemen. I see Miss Jennifer out of Pennsylvania. Welcome. If you have a business or a brand that you're building, let us know a little bit about it. Just don't post any links. But today we're talking 9 social media hacks for small businesses for 2022. Social media is a part of our lives, and still to this day, there are a lot of small local businesses who haven't quite figured this thing out, right? Knowing how to use it to grow and scale their businesses. So I want to help you guys with that today. But before we do that, you guys know that we have a couple announcements to get through. The Black Bear Success app, the all-in-one digital marketing and lead generation platform. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been in a beta testing phase as I've been putting this platform together. And at the end of the month, the price is going up. So if you need a place to build your website, you need a CRM, you need text messaging capabilities, autoresponders, a business phone number, you need to check out blackbeardsuccess.com. $97 a month, you're getting everything that you need to run your entire business, ladies and gentlemen, from your website builders on down. Just want you guys to know that It's not going to stay $97 a month for long. Also, the Black Biz Success Show drops on Roku this coming Wednesday, January 5th, which is super cool because January 5th is also my anniversary. My wife and I will celebrate 22 years married. Super excited about that. Now, speaking of married, looks like Miss Jennifer is in a bridal business. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit that share button, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, if you have a Roku player and you want a free vacation, all you got to do is go to your Roku player, go to search, download the download the Unheard TV channel on your Roku player, take a picture of it, and send it to your boy. And I'm going to send you a free vacation voucher. So today, we're talking 9 social media hacks for small businesses. I want to help you guys grow your small businesses today. We start every show with a quote of the day right here on the Cortez Hustle Show. And today's quote says this: "You can't hear from God if you're always talking." That's a quote from the legendary Dr. Miles Monroe. You can't hear from God if you're always talking. And this is a reference to adding meditation to your prayer life, right? Don't just always talk to God about what you got going on, what you want, and what you think you need. Make sure you sit in some quiet time and listen to what he has to say. King Smiley, I want to remodel an old middle school and turn it into a high school in my old neighborhood. I love that. I love that. Keep grinding, my friend. Great, great aspirations. Again, join the Mastermind if you guys have not already. Text Mastermind at 314-866-4053. You can't hear from God if you are always talking. Where are you guys with your meditation, right? Right? Your quiet time. Do you have time set aside every day where you sit quietly and just think? You sit quietly and just listen to your inner being. Just listen to your career. Do you have time? Do you make time? Do you create time to do that for yourself every single day? I think that is huge. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that in 1 minute motivation. That is a quote of the day right here on the Cortez Hustle Show. Super excited for today's episode. Make sure you guys go check out the Mastermind. I just loaded every month in our Mastermind community. I give away a free course. I give away 30 days of social media content for you to post to your social media. I give away a free brandable ebook. I give away a free free articles that you can use in your email autoresponders or for your blog posts. And I just uploaded that stuff into the community yesterday. So it'd be a good time if you haven't checked out the Black Biz Success Mastermind, and go ahead and grab your free invite by texting Mastermind at 314-866-4053. When it comes to social media, where are you guys at, right? Comment in the chat. Are you drop a 1 if you are posting regularly and consistently on social media. Drop a 2 if you know you're not getting the most out of your social media profiles and platforms. I want to see where everybody is. Thank you for the happy anniversaries. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Upper Marlboro is in the building. Thank you for tuning in. So Josette said, I'm dropping a number 2 because I am not getting the most out of my social media experience. And we're going to talk about some of the things that you should be focusing on, because sometimes Josette, that's all that it comes down to, right? It's just not knowing where to focus. Miss Jennifer says, no, I'm not getting the best. Integrity Wealth Solutions, I see you. Janelle says, no, I'm not getting the most. Good, good, good. Y'all definitely want to be a part of the Mastermind community, because I'm teaching how to better leverage and build a stronger online presence overall. And your social media presence is a big part of that. So I found this article on Social Pilot, right? Social Pilot looks like it is written by, let me see. You guys know I always want to give you the source. Martin Lunendonk is the author, and I put the link in the show notes and in the comments for you guys to check out. But let's see what he says. 2021 was a hectic year with the COVID-19 pandemic and restrictions and gatherings and movements, and most businesses were forced to quickly adapt to a world where almost everything had to be done online. As we head into 2022, businesses and brands will have to be very strategic with their social media efforts if they want to get their message heard amidst all the noise on these social media platforms, right? So, number one, we're talking 9 hacks for your social media management and strategy this year in 2022. Take a less is more posting approach. Before 2021, social media was more of a quality over quantity thing. Brands were focused on making sure that they were constantly in their audience's minds, which meant constantly sending out social media posts, sometimes several times in a day. But now, with almost every business shifting their attention to social media, customers are starting to get overwhelmed with messages from brands. If you want your brand to stand out on social media in 2022, you will need to adopt a less is more posting approach. Rather than posting simply because you need to, you should focus on sending out thoughtful posts that add value to your audience, even if this means posting less frequently. Now, inside the Black Business Success Mastermind, last week we did a training on content creation. We had what's called a content creation party, right? Where I just show how I use Canva to create endless amounts of content, like in minutes. So what the author is saying here is you take a more, I guess, a more deliberate and a more effort-filled approach to posting, right? I believe that I do 2 things, right? I take my time and I focus on one very serious piece of a thoughtful piece of content every day, right? And I make sure I do that every day. But I also have my systems creating my auto posting, and some of that stuff isn't as thoughtful. It is value packed, it is brand building, and it is kind of just so I can stay in front of you guys, right? But every day I start with one thoughtful piece of content, which is the podcast, right? So I think finding a way to marry a blend of good quality content at least once a day with what my girl Sunny Lenarduzzi calls filler content, right? It is, hey, here's a quick nugget, here's a quick quote, here's a quick meme, here's a quick infographic, right? That speaks to my audience, but a lot of it is auto-generated. A lot of it is, should I say, kind of generic and watered down, to be honest. But it's still value. It's still valuable, and it still helps my audience to see that every day I'm thinking of them. Every day I'm putting something in front of them that's going to help them grow and scale. So you should, I agree, create one thoughtful piece of content every day where you kind of, if there's something that you pour your heart into, right, do that every day. And then I still think that in today's social media world, you should be trying to manage 3 to 5 posts every single day, right? 3 to 5 posts every single day in the morning. And here's what most people miss is that social media is designed for you to be social, right? And as much as we say in the business world, nobody wants to see what you're having for breakfast, that's not true. People do want to see what you're having for breakfast. It's a social media platform. The key becomes for those of us who are in businesses, how do we bridge the gap to still show some of the very same things that people are on social media to see, some of the stuff like what I have for breakfast. You want to see pictures of my kids. You want to see how my wife and I are going to celebrate 22 years, right? How do we bridge that and incorporate some of our business things at the same time? I believe that is going to be a huge component as we move forward in 2022, right? Give people what they want, but at the same time, still figure out how to incorporate what you want, your messages about your businesses and or your brands. Number 2 on our list, put greater emphasis on video. Now, y'all know, those of you who've been following me for a while, I can spend a few days on this, right? In fact, I've done a whole 5-day challenge on video marketing. Listen, today the demand for video is insatiable. In 2022, there will be an even greater demand for video. Estimates by the Cisco Visual Networking Index predict that video content will make up about 80% of the world's internet traffic in 2022. How many of you guys are ready to get in front of a camera? How many of you guys, even if you don't want to get in front of a camera, are willing to at least put a slide up so that you can speak over the slide, right? So a lot of times we see video as, I've got to be in front of the camera. Well, watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it's not a video of you in front of the camera. Maybe you just use a slide deck. So this is a great moment for me to tell y'all about the book of the month in the Black Bear Success Mastermind. See, some of you guys can do videos like this, where you just got a great image and you just share your thoughts over the image and nobody sees your face, right? So if you click on the link in the comments, I'm about to put it in there now, you can get a free copy of this book, Traffic Secrets. This is what we're reading in the Black Bear Success Mastermind this month, for the month of January. I believe that most of us are not growing and scaling our business fast enough because we're not getting enough traffic. And this book will teach you how to get all the traffic that you want, right? So just like that, maybe that's a form of video that you can incorporate if you don't like to be in front of a camera, right? But let's read on. What is it saying about the power of video? 80% of all content on the internet is going to be video, ladies and gentlemen. Other reports also show that video is the most preferred content type for social media users, with 81% of the internet users saying they prefer video over other types of social media content. You got to give the people what they want. People want to see videos. And even like me, I'm cleaning the kitchen and I'm doing other stuff. There's usually a video playing, right? I'm usually watching some sort of training when I'm driving. I've got videos playing. Listen, you've got to. Good morning. I would love to have a copy of the book of the month. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me drop. I don't think I put that in the comments. Let me check. I think I did put it in the comments already. Let's see. All right. If I did not put it in the comments, I will put it in the comments. Nope, I did not. So let me grab it. Let me put it in right quick. So grab your free copy of Traffic Secrets by clicking here. All right, 1 second, y'all. I'll get it in there for y'all. Try to do this stuff before the show. Everything is in there. All right, there it is. All right, so video is one of those things. That's how people want to consume content on social media, right? That ain't me saying that. These are studies from very smart people saying, hey, if you want to get your stuff together on social, find a way to incorporate video. Now, it doesn't always have to be you, right? Maybe you can find other people to represent your brand in video. I'm just saying you cannot neglect this for too much longer, right? What's more, videos are very effective for driving conversion. 60% of shoppers report that they have decided to purchase as a result of viewing an online video. 60% of shoppers report that they have decided to purchase a product because of a video. How many videos do you have out there telling people about your product or your service? right? For instance, Facebook gives greater priority to videos shared natively on their platform over other kinds of video. Videos that aren't natively shared on the platform, achieve 68% higher reach compared to other kinds of content, including YouTube videos that are shared on the platform. Also, videos shared on Facebook drive greater engagement, comments, and shares than any other kind of content shared on the platform. You want to get some engagement, you want people liking, you want people sharing, right? What kind of video should you share, right? Explainer videos. Explain your videos. Explain your products, explain your services, explain the nuances. Here's one thing that you can do in your explainer videos. Explain what makes you different than everybody else, right? Let's see. Curiosity says, what is native share? So native is what I'm doing right now. I'm sharing this video directly to Facebook. Now, I could also go and grab the link to this video and share it on Facebook. And what they're saying is that link, because that link comes from YouTube or some other source, Facebook is not going to show that to as many people. If I upload my video directly to Facebook, they're going to go to work for me. But remember, all of these platforms are advertising agencies. So why does Facebook want to show a link to a video that's going to take people off of their platform and onto their competition's platform, which is YouTube? So they don't want to do that, right? So you have to make sure that you find a way. If you got videos, then upload them directly to Facebook. Doesn't mean that you can't upload them to Instagram and you can't upload them to YouTube and other places, but make sure that you upload directly to Facebook if you want to get some more native love. So explainer videos are number one. Tutorial videos. Like, do you guys see what I'm doing? Do you guys see what I'm doing? This is called content curation, right? I didn't create this content. What I'm doing is sharing my thoughts on an article that someone else has already created. I'm reading from an article and just giving my input, right? How simple is that to do in terms of creating content for you? Go find some of your favorite. Another thing that I like to do is I'll pull up a book like this, Think and Grow Rich, right? And Think and Grow Rich, in one section of this book, he gives the 31 causes of failure. So I might do 31 short videos saying, hey, according to Napoleon Hill, here's the 31 causes of failure. I'm going to give you one cause every day for the next 30 days. And I jump on a quick 2-minute video and says, cause number 1 is this. Cause number 2 is that. And I give my opinion, my thoughts on it. And then boom, I close it out. That's a quick 2-minute video. And guess what? People who are dealing with fear, they're going to tune in. And that's going to resonate with them, right? And they're going to share it. And they're going to engage with it. So it could be things that you know well. It could be things that you are learning, right? Like when I start reading this, I'm going to be doing my cliff notes from this, right? Traffic secrets. Hey, here's what I learned from the traffic secrets study today, right? Short, powerful videos that you can use every day. Behind the scenes looks into your brand, right? This is why I have my other camera set up and I'll flip the camera over like this, because this creates a behind the scenes look of me doing the podcast, right? And I can then share this in a certain way, right? So product information videos, you can just break down, hey, here's my product, the Black Bear Success app. Here's what's included in the app. Here's why you might want to build your websites over here using my platform versus building your websites on, say, a ClickFunnels, a Wix, or a Weebly. We include this, this, and this, right? You get training and coaching, right? Explainer videos, product information videos, right? User-generated videos. How about the videos of the people who will give you a testimonial that they had a great experience? You upload that stuff to these different platforms. So if you're just tuning in, we're talking about 9 social media hacks for small businesses. This is how you dominate on social. And if you don't have video incorporated into your social media strategy, figure one out, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to be doing a lot of training on this inside the Black Biz Success Mastermind. So make sure you guys check that out. So before we move on, y'all know we like to do something called 1 minute motivation. This is where we share a short motivational video. And I ask you to give me your takeaways on it. I'm going to give you a couple of my takeaways. So let's get into 1 minute motivation right here on the Cortez Hustle Show.
You know, I know of no better way to start my day slowly and calmly than with a quiet time with God. If I start rushed, I'm going to stay rushed. If I start my day in a hurry, I'm going to spend my day in a hurry. But if I start my day with God, I'm going to spend my day with God. I have a choice to make. If I start my day with God, He stays in the front of my mind all day. It's like a continuing conversation that gets started. It lets God set the agenda. It lets Him set the pace. It puts God in control if I start just by giving the first part of my day to Him. Somebody once said that God is your commander-in-chief, so don't forget your daily briefing.
Meditation is the most important aspect of prayer. Most of you never meditate. Never. You talk too much in prayer. You never hear from God while you're talking. And 99% of your prayer is you talking. And when you finish talking, as far as you're concerned, the exercise is over. So you leave. Let me tell you, your dream is never revealed to you while you're talking. And we think prayer is talking.
Hoo-wee. I don't know about y'all, man. What is your morning routine like? Right? What is your morning routine like? I start my morning with gratitude and giving thanks, right? Then I have a little bit of quiet time where I just want to kind of get centered and get grounded, right? How many of you guys have a prayer life like that? All you do is talk, 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 talk. God, I want this. God, help me with this. God, I need this. God, I need that, right? But then how many of you guys actually sit back after you pray and you wait for a response and you just be quiet and you meditate? This is something new for me. I'm learning this stuff, man. It's like meditation, he said, is you listening, right? You said what you had to say and then you break off and run. No, you said what you had to say. Now sit down and listen and see what God has to say, right? The importance of a morning routine, right? I command my morning when I start my quiet time with God. Man, listen, I'm telling you, I have moments where on Wednesdays, I typically sleep in. Like my routine is I start with gratitude, I get my workout in and that kind of stuff. I do my reading and all of that stuff. But Wednesdays is my off day. I kind of don't work out in the morning, and man, it's a different feeling, man. So you got to have a morning routine, right? Take time to listen. Quiet time is important, y'all. Quiet time is important. It takes prayer and meditation, right? Talk to God about what's going on with you, but then listen for the solution that He has for you. And that comes in your quiet time. So that is 1 minute motivation brought to you by the Black Biz Success Mastermind. If you guys have not already joined the Mastermind, you want to be part of a community of Black entrepreneurs who are growing and scaling our businesses, or if you want to start a business, or if you just want to network and connect with other Black business owners, then text the keyword Mastermind to 314-866-4053. Again, text the keyword Mastermind to 314-866-4053. You literally get hundreds of dollars of free coaching, training, value, resources every single week when you are in that group. In fact, we're getting ready for our next Black Biz Success Spotlight, where I bring Black-owned businesses on the screen, just like what I'm doing today, and I push you out and have you do a 3 to 5 minute presentation about your business and your brand. And I push that out to my whole entire network, which is approaching 150,000 followers. So We're just trying to help each other grow, man. My mission is to help Black people become the #1 employers of Black people in the next 2 generations. Yeah, I'm on a mission, man. Big mission, but I serve a big God, and this is a directive from Him. So if He said I can do it, then I got to do it. All right. So we're talking 9 social media hacks for small businesses. Hack number 1, we said, was take a less is more approach, meaning put a little bit more thought into your post. Be a little bit more authentic than you normally are, right? Really, really take your time, right? Dora says, listen, I just prayed 3 days ago for a mastermind group. Ain't God awesome, man? Listen, text mastermind at 314-866-4053, right? So take a less is more approach. I'm a big proponent for posting, staying constantly in front of your audience with value, but at least one of those posts should be very thought-provoking, very intentional from you, right? Number 2, put a greater emphasis on video marketing, y'all. Figure out a way. If you don't like to be in front of the camera, you don't gotta be, but there's other ways that you can add video. In fact, one of the things that I did to grow I think my Facebook page is over 110,000 followers or something at this point. And one of the things that I did is I used celebrity videos a lot in my marketing early on as I was building this page. So for instance, I would find celebrities talking about what I wanted to talk about. What do I bring to my audience? I bring economic empowerment. I bring business development, digital marketing. I bring ownership. I bring financial literacy. So when I would see a celebrity talking about those things, for instance, I had a video where Magic Johnson was talking about his first investment, right? That video was on YouTube. I took it off of YouTube and I shared it on my page, right? And that video got over 1 million views. So one of the hacks from video is you can use celebrity video. There's a lot of what's called Creative Commons videos on Facebook, on YouTube. So for instance, the 1-minute motivation video, I did not create that video. That video is on YouTube and it's classified under Creative Commons, meaning anybody can use it. So you could take a video like that off Facebook. If the video is in alignment with your messaging, your brand, then share stuff like that. You don't always have to be in front of the camera. This is a big misconception when I talk about video marketing a lot, right? Say, can you post that number in the text? Yes, that number is in the comments, but I will post it again. It's 314-866-4053. And that's the number to join the Black Biz Success Mastermind. So number 2 was put greater emphasis on your business. We got to fly, man, because we are already halfway through the show. Number 3, automate your social media activity. Automate your social media activity. Now, I'm going to put a caveat on automate most of your social media activity, right? But you still got to natively, and like I put my scheduler that I use a tool called Creative Studio or a Content Studio. I put the link in the comments for you guys. And I do schedule a lot of my stuff, but at least once or twice a day, I still, from my phone, impromptu, unscheduled, just do something organically, myself, manually, right? There's nothing wrong with automation, but y'all know this artificial intelligence can pick up on other artificial intelligence. So these platforms know if you're just scheduling stuff, and they're not going to prioritize that stuff. So have a good mix, right? So let's read what the author said. At times, pushing your brand on social media can become overwhelming, especially for small businesses that do not have a dedicated social media team. You might feel like you're spending all your time on social media, creating posts, creating captions for your videos and images, interacting with followers, and so on. Here's how we solve that at the Black Biz Success Mastermind. When you join our mastermind, I'm loading up every day. I'm going to give you an image I'm going to give you captions, and I'm going to give you instructions on how to use Canva to edit the image, put your own picture on it, put your own logo on it, change the colors if you want to, give you the caption, and all you got to do is post it on social media. I'm putting that in my autoresponder as we speak today. It's going up. So when you sign up for the Black Beard Success Mastermind, I'm going to give you an email every day with a piece of content that you can share on your timeline. Now, if you guys like it and you want me to ultimately include giving you a short video that you can post every day, I might even do that for you. But I know the significance of using these social platforms, but I also know how challenging it can be sometimes for us to come up with the content that we can be posting, right? That could be challenging. So I'm going to, in an email autoresponder every day, you're going to say, hey, this is Cortez Hustle with your daily hustle. Here's your daily free piece of content recommendation. Boom. You grab it. It might be a meme. It might be an article. It might be an infographic. It might be a quote card. But whatever it is, you're going to be able to update that in Canva, switch out the images and make it look like it represents your brand, has a caption, has hashtags that have already been researched, and boom, you take and post that right on your Facebook, Instagram feed. And at least for once a day, you'll have some good content to post. I'm just trying to over deliver with value, man. The mastermind is free, but I'm just trying to make sure that our businesses are growing and closing what I call the tech gap, right? There's a gap in the way Black businesses use technology and the way every other business is using the technology, and we're behind, y'all. We're behind, right? So if you want to make your social media efforts more effective, start automating your social media activity using the best social media automation tools. And I happen to believe that is Content Studio. Yes, I am an affiliate. And if you don't know anything about affiliate marketing, or you don't know anything about me, I'm an affiliate of everything that I use, right? If I use it and it works for me, then I become an affiliate and I market and promote it. And that's just a way for me to add another stream of income just by telling y'all what I'm using, right? So I put a link to the Content Studio in the comments. Click there. You can take a 7-day free trial. But it's a pretty cool social media automating tool. Number 4, take advantage of humanized chatbots. Again, we're talking technology. And guess what's got chatbots all up and through it? You guessed it, the Black Beard Success app, y'all. Listen, this software platform that we are launching has everything you need to build your business. Not only can you build your website, you build your CRM is included, your client relationship management system is included, your business phone number is included, your text automation, your email automation is included. It connects with Google My Business, Facebook, Instagram. It connects with everything. Like, y'all better start looking at the Black Beard Success app before the price goes up. I'm just saying, right? But number 4, take advantage of humanized chatbots. Unless you have a dedicated social media team, it's impossible to promptly respond to all social media inquiries on from your audience. Even with a dedicated social media team, this can still be challenging, especially for businesses that serve a global audience across different time zones. This becomes a problem because your customers are not ready to wait until you're ready to respond to their inquiries, right? They want you to respond to their questions immediately. If you take more than a few minutes to respond, they'll quickly move on to someone else. And these chatbots, ladies and gentlemen, are amazing. And guess what? Facebook, when you have business pages, allows you to create some of these chatbots with your most commonly asked questions, and you can have automated responses built in. But again, the Black Beard Success app does this too. And it brings all of your communication into one place, so you and your entire team can see the whole conversation when somebody reaches out to these various platforms, and then your team can respond as one voice, right? So I think that's super, super cool. Number 5, Take advantage of the reach of stories. Now, this is something that I'm going to pull into my 2022. I don't do many stories, y'all, on Instagram or Facebook. I just don't, right? Stories started as a feature that was only available on Snapchat. However, other social platforms realized how popular stories are. And today, many of the top social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter, now have their version of stories. Stories is a feature that allows users to connect content, either videos or images that appear at the top of the app and disappear for after 24 hours. Instagram's internal reports show that Instagram stories are viewed by over 500 million users every single day. That, my friend, is why I'm about to start doing more stories, right? Stories are viewed more, right? Facebook also reports a similar number of daily stories users across the main app and Messenger. Many big brands have already taken note of the extensive reach of stories and are already taking advantage of this feature. For instance, in the image below, KFC are using the stories feature to tell their followers about their partnership with Uber Eats. How many of you guys are using stories on a regular and consistent basis? I'll tell you, I am not, right? And it's probably costing me some money. Well, not probably, I know for a fact it's costing me some money because I'm not using it. That's why I'm doing this article. That's why I'm sharing this with you guys today. Everything that y'all see me share on this podcast is for me, first and foremost. I'm talking to myself. I'm just talking out loud, and you guys get to benefit from what I'm studying, what I'm learning from, how I'm growing, what I'm implementing in my business. I'm just sharing on this podcast publicly. But this stuff is for me, man. I had no idea. 500 million views on stories every day? Are you kidding me? Heck yeah, I can do some stories. Number 6, start sharing more snackable content. This is a great phraseology for me because, like, today, you guys are watching a podcast being streamed live, and it's a 1-hour podcast. Some of you guys are in the car. Some of you guys are dropping kids off. Some of you guys are doing a lot of other things, and you can't really digest the whole 1 hour. So the attention spans of internet users have been steadily decreasing. Today, the average internet has an attention span of just 8 seconds, down from 12 seconds 20 years ago. The attention span of today's internet is less than that of a goldfish, right? Realizing how inattentive internet users are, most social media platforms are now focusing on shorter, snackable content. These are pieces of content that can be consumed in about 30 seconds or so. Hence the explosion of TikTok, right? And now because of TikTok, Instagram has Reels, right? YouTube has Shorts, because they understand. They're encouraging us creators to bring content to the platform that users want to see, right? A good example of platforms taking advantage of short, snackable pieces of content is TikTok, which rose to prominence in 2020. Despite having been created just 4 years ago in 2016, TikTok already has over 500 million active monthly users. Short, snackable, 15, 30, 60-second video clips, sound bites that people can digest right quick. When they need a break, when they need to break up the monotony in their day, they might hop on TikTok and watch a quick little something and boom, right? Are you creating snackable content? Are you creating the 30-second, the 1 minute, the 2 minute bite-sized stuff, right? Yes, I love a good long form piece of content like what I'm doing now on this podcast. It's a 60-minute podcast, but best believe that I'm going to go back and I'm going to break down and cut out some of the best 30-second sound bites, some of the best 60-second sound bites, some of the best 2-minute sound bites, and I'm going to repurpose that content and share across my social platforms because people will like a shorter, more direct answer to a question, and that's what they're getting, right? Number 7, we'll get to in a minute, but I do have to take a quick commercial break. So before we get to number 7, let's jump to commercial real quick. Y'all don't want to miss this, man. 7, 8, and 9 are some killer strategies for 2022, but I got to take a quick break. So on the other side of this break, we're going to continue this discussion. So let's check out this quick promo of the Black Bear Success app.
Hey, yo, listen, man, I don't know about you, but as a solopreneur, the last thing I can do is afford to miss a phone call that might lead to money. So when I found out that building my website and sales funnels on the Black Bear Success app included a dedicated phone number with boomerang text back, that was the icing on the cake for me. That means anytime my phone rings, and if I'm on a webinar, if I'm doing a podcast, if I'm away from my phone and I miss the call, the system will automatically text that person back with a message from me asking, how can I help? So I no longer miss money, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I'm getting ready to do a photo shoot right now, so I'm gonna be tied up. But if somebody's calling me about business, guess what? I'm gonna get the message and I'm gonna send them back a message that they can connect with me on blackbearsuccess.com.
So not only do you want to automate your social media, ladies and gentlemen, you want to automate your ringbacks so that when people are calling you, you don't miss opportunities, right? And that's one of the features of the Black Bear Success app. So we're talking 9 social media hacks for small businesses. Let me just recap before we go through the last 3. Number 1 says take a less is more approach. Be more thoughtful, be more intentional, be more creative, and do something. Maybe instead of posting 5 times a day, you post 3 good times a day, right? Or 2 good times per day. That's what the less is more approach is. Number 2, put greater emphasis on video. Video is where it's at, y'all. Whether you in front of the camera or not, find a way to incorporate video into your business. Number 3, automate your social media activity. I gave you guys the link to the tool that I use to create automation for my social media. It's called Content Studio. Click the link in the show notes in the bio. You can check that out. Number 4, take advantage of humanized chatbots, right? Let them take some of the automation, right? Like if you guys text Black Bear Success Master, you text Mastermind to that number, you guys are going to see my automation in place. I'm doing a podcast, but you still going to get a message that says, hey, click here to go and get into the mastermind. It's going to take you to a page that tells you all about what's in the mastermind, and then it's going to give you the option to go ahead and get a special invitation, right? Take advantage of humanized chatbots. Listen, this stuff is not as expensive as a lot of people think, right? There was a time where only the big boys could play this way. No, man, listen, you get everything that an Amazon or Walmart.com can do, you can do now on the Black Bear Success app. I'm serious. Everything that a Walmart.com and Amazon.com, all these big online retailers can do, you can do now if you build your online presence with the Black Bear Success app. I'm just saying, right? Number 5, take advantage of the reach of stories, right? Just 15 seconds throughout your day, what's going on, how you feeling, those sorts of things, a quick tip, quick nugget. You read something that hits you, then just do a quick story on why it hit you in 15 seconds, boom. And stories are reaching 500 million active users every single day. Number 6, start sharing more snackable content. Get your 15-second videos out, your 30 seconds, your shorts, your reels, your TikToks, and all of that kind of stuff, right? Number 7, turn your social platform into shopping channels, right? They call it social commerce nowadays. You got e-commerce. People will go to an actual website that is an online store. That's called e-commerce. But today, there's something called social commerce. Now, because Facebook don't want you to ever have to leave its platform, they're letting you build your store right inside Facebook, right inside Instagram. People click, they can buy your product, and they never leave the platform. all social media networks are going to this model. Why? Because in order for them to make the real money, their money is based on the amount of eyeballs and attention that their platform is getting. If people are constantly jumping off the platform to go take care of some of these transactions, they're losing eyeballs. In the past, most businesses have been using social media solely as a marketing tool. Basically, this involved promoting your products on social media and then directing interested customers to your online store to complete the purchase. Lately, however, the tide has been changing. In an attempt to keep users on their platform, some popular social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram have come up with features that allow people to complete purchases without ever leaving the platform. Put a 1 in a comment if you have turned your Instagram profile from a personal profile to a professional profile. In a click of a button, y'all, your Instagram profile can go from personal to professional. Now, everybody who follows you, to them, it looks exactly the same. They won't know. But to you, you have some of these added functionality, like being able to sell products right on your page. You get analytics to see who's actually checking you out. You got to turn your personal Instagram into a professional Instagram. And then if you take it a step further and create a business page on Facebook, now you can connect the two. Now they're linked. Now you can sell on both platforms. Number 8, make your marketing conversational. The rise of social media marketing turned marketing into a two-way street. Before, social media marketing was a one-way street, with brands pushing out their messages to consumers who didn't have much in the way of getting heard by the brands. With social media, it becomes possible for consumers to connect with and get heard by brands. Even then, marketing has still carried some level of bias. So far, much of social media marketing has been centered on pushing products and promotion. As we head into 2022, however, this has started changing. Rather than using social media to only tell consumers about your products, brands that want to remain relevant on social media will have to make the conversation more meaningful to customers. Making the conversation more meaningful to consumers means putting greater focus on helping them with challenges they're facing, educating them about effective solutions for their problem, and gradually nurturing them until they're ready to become buyers. Asking questions of your consumers, your followers, your users, right? Doing surveys, polls, all of this stuff, right? The number one thing that you could do in 2022, I want you guys to put this in the comments for me. This is how you dominate on social. Everybody wants to feel felt. I got that from my girl, Sunny Leonard-Doozy. She's an amazing 10-figure social marketer, right? Your job, my job, Aaron, I see you drop that number 1 in the chat. My job is to make you feel felt. That's where true connection comes from. And every business, I don't care what business you're in, first and foremost, you're in a relationship business. All businesses are relationship businesses. So your job is to make your followers feel felt. I feel your pain. I feel you, right? That's why I built the Black Bear Success app, because I feel you. You want to have all of these tools that the big companies are using, but you don't want to spend $1,000 a month. That's why you can beta test the tool for $97 a month. You literally get 20 tools in one for $97 a month. Everybody wants to feel felt. That's important. Right? Doris says that nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. right? Everybody wants to feel felt. That's your job. When people comment and engage with your content, even if it's just one person, like Gary Vaynerchuk talks a lot about people trying to get to 10,000 followers when they don't engage with the 10 followers that they have. You want 10,000 followers, but you treat the 10 that you got like crap. They comment, they engage, and you don't even give them the courtesy of replying back. Right? Make your marketing conversational. Ask people questions in the comments, right? Don't forget your competitors. This is number 9. COVID-19 pandemic has pushed almost every business into the online sphere, making this space more competitive. As we head into 2022, if you want your business to thrive on social, you must start keeping an eye on your competition. One of the things that I love about the Content Studio, which is the scheduling app that I posted the link to, it allows you to track your competition. And you can see what they're posting. You can see how people are engaging with them. So you can kind of gauge so you can kind of model some of the things that they're doing, right? Even as you focus on pushing your brand, constantly watch your competitors to see what they're doing on social. Perform a social media competitor analysis, map out their strengths and weaknesses, and then use these to come up with your strategy to help your business gain a competitive edge. Do me a favor, y'all. If this helped y'all in any way, hit the share button. If this has helped y'all in any way possible, if you got at least one nugget from today, I need you to hit that share button. And remember, text keyword Mastermind to 314-866-4053. Tons of free content, tons of free training. You can ask me questions in that group, in that community. We're building something special, y'all, and I want all of y'all to be a part of it. Again, text Mastermind to 314-866-4053. I don't know about y'all, but this fed me this morning. Like I said, this is always for me. I do this stuff for me. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm just learning and growing publicly so y'all can see, and hopefully it has helped you as well. So until next time, man, tomorrow, my girl Michelle and I on the St. Louis Hustle podcast will be counting down our top 10 best episodes from last year. And then Wednesday, I have my girl JP, CEO, founder of Unheard TV, the network where the Black Biz Success Show will be debuting on Roku this coming Wednesday. Super excited for you guys to meet her. So appreciate you guys all for tuning in. Until next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up. But you've got to overcome fear if you're going to win.
You're tuned into the Cortez Hustle Show. Please like and subscribe.